Hey Sprouts, it's me, your favorite knitting naughty, Onion. And yesterday, actually, I just got back from Washington, D.C. So, I am tired. Do I start every video saying that I'm tired? Maybe. But you'll just have to look back in the records and see for yourself by watching all my old past videos. So, I got back from Washington DC, baby, and I saw a lot of history, and I wasn't budged by that. I saw a lot of yarn, and I had to go to a couple yarn shops to make this all worth it, right? So we are going to talk about what yarn and other things that I got while I was in DC. So to wrap it all up, here we go. Here we are. So I went to 3 thrift shops while I was in Washington, DC. I went to Mary Penn. I went to Fiber Space. And I went to, what was the last one called? The last one was called Loot. Yes. And I got all the stuff. I had to get all the things together that I needed. I got the stuff. Okay. So the first place that I went to was Mary Penn. Mary Penn was an adorable shop. It was like a bar, a restaurant, and a craft store all put into one. They have drinks there, they have food there. There's like a craft space upstairs that was really beautiful, really inspiring, and the people who worked there were so nice. Even the people who were working on their stuff there were so nice. They were super duper sweet. So hello people at Mary Penn. I was so happy to be able to meet you guys and hang out with y'all, and y'all were super nice to my family and everything while they were asking you questions. So I got a little bag from them. I had to fold it up like this because your girl packed her bag tight, okay? Packed it tight. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is actually what I got from the $5 bin. I got this yarn that's actually on the ball winder right now, but in the grab bag, I got a whole bunch of these guys, and they're all about the same weight. I grabbed them because they all kind of feel the same. They all feel like the same kind of yarn, and I think they might be in the same family. I don't know what they are. They're scrap yarns, and I've just been caking them up because they came in little balls like this. This one isn't a part of those, but these feel the same. This is going to be cakes soon, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video because the brain be going zip zap zop zip zap zoopy, so I gotta do things when I have the urge, you know what I'm saying? So I got those scraps from Mary Penn, and I also got these beautiful balls of yarn. So Mary Penn, it seems they have a very eclectic style of having their yarn. They had all types of, they had like the expensive yarn, the like notarized yarn on the top, and then like the layers below it was like maybe yarn gifted to them from people. I don't know their policy. It looked like they were like donated skeins of yarn that were labeled. So I got some of the donated yarn, and it was, I believe, $5 per ball of yarn, and it is the Cherub Erin in Cascade yarns, and I love Cascade. I've used Cascade before, and I know that it works really well, so I'm excited to work up this yarn into something. And it is 55% nylon, 45% acrylic, 100 grams, 240 yards, and it calls for a 4.5 or 5 milliliter hook. This machine wash warm, tumble dry in the color 55. So I got 4 of them, and these are so soft. Such a soft, beautiful yarn that I can't wait to see what it makes all together. I don't think I have to worry about like moths and stuff. I think they would have taken care of it, plus it was like sitting out in a shelving area like this, beautifully kept in a restaurant setting. So I'm sure they would have found out if this would have had any boo bugs in it. So I'm really excited to see those worked up into something quite beautiful, and I'm excited to wear it, whatever it is, whatever it turns out to be. I went to one yarn shop a day except for the day of my brother's wedding, which of course I was doing wedding stuff and being with the wedding man. And also our rental car decided to shut down all the way. Even though it was so big and beautiful and luxurious, and I felt like celebrities going around town, you know, being chauffeured around. No, that thing shut down on the day of my brother's wedding. So we had to get a new car, and it's kind of funny because I kind of manifested it. I like to say that I am not all-knowing, but I am most of the time correct. I'm usually correct. It just so happens to be that way. And the morning of, I was like, because I was talking about how big and chunky the tank truck was, and I was like, man, like they should have just given us like a Pacifica or something, because my mom used to have a Pacifica when it was back in the old body that it used to have. I know car stuff, this will be quick, but my mom used to have a Pacifica back in the day, and I was like, they should have just given us a Pacifica, and then we wouldn't have to worry about like parking this big old tank truck that was like 3 sizes the regular of a regular car, right? And so we go to the car dealership, we go to the rental place at like 1 in the morning because we had been waiting for the tow truck to come and all this other, they took us to the wrong place and it was just a horrible time. And so we went to the car rental place, and they were like, okay, this is the only car that we have left, and we asked for a 7-passenger car, and they gave us a Pacifica. They gave us a 2024 Pacifica, and we were like, of course you gave us this car. Why didn't we think you were gonna give us any other thing? Because that's what Anastasia said that you were gonna give us. So I'm just clairvoyant, you know, like I don't know everything, but I'm always correct, okay? So after all of that debacle, we went to brunch with my brother and his new wife, and after we went to saw his new wife, she's so good, we went to the next spot, which is Fiberspace. I got this wonderful bag from Fiberspace. It was absolutely adorable, and it says, come the apocalypse, I will have clothing. Fiberspace. I think that is so freaking cute. Adorable, adorable, adorable. So as soon as I saw this, and it wasn't that bad a price, it was $15, so to me that's not that bad a price for a yarn bag, like for a nice strong, like this is like very well crafted bag that I was gonna have for a long time, you know, canvas bag. So I was like happy to pay that price. That was a good price for me. And it has some of the Mary Pin yarn because I literally, like I said, I stuffed my bag full because my cousin also gave me some of her shoes that she didn't want. So like I had like 7 pairs of shoes in there, like all this yarn, like it was a whole thing, right? Whole thing. So I stuffed some other yarns in here as well to hold on to. But when I went to Fiberspace, let me hold it this way so you can actually see the advertisement. When I went to Fiberspace, it was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful place. It was so quiet. I know when I walked in there, I was like, it's so like, it's like a library in there. But it's like a library of yarn, and you know, me and my mom are like talking to each other, being like, what is that? What is this? What is this? That's Marvel cutting the crap out of my leather recliner, but you know, as long as she catches the flies, I don't care. But we were in there, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so quiet. And you know, I'm trying to like keep my voice down and tell my mom about the yarn and be like, oh, this one might be, or I like that one, or blah, 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 blah. And then I go upstairs. Make sure you go upstairs. If there's an upstairs, I'm going upstairs. I'm trying to see what all the place look like, you know. I'm trying to see what's going on, you know. And plus the bathroom was upstairs, so, you know, I had to go upstairs to use the bathroom because it wouldn't be an onion vlog if I didn't go to the bathroom. No, I don't believe it would be. I always go to the bathroom. But I went upstairs and I saw the sale section, and you know your girl is always gonna go for the sale section every single time. And in the sale section, they had the Blue Sky organic cotton in this luscious red color. Oh my goodness. And I'm not usually a red person. I am not usually a red person. But this color red was everything to me. Everything. It screamed, take me home. And I have really good hearing. So like, if you screaming at me, I'm gonna hear you, okay? And this was screaming at me, take me home. And I was like, hey. Plus, it was 50% off. So, I finally got my hands on some Blue Sky Fiber organic cotton. And if you haven't felt this organic cotton, it is so soft. It's like comparable to my sweet love, Bazzolo from Barogo. Yes, Bazzolo. And it's such a soft, beautiful, like 2-ply yarn, worsted weight cotton, and it just screams like winter to me, even though it's a cotton yarn. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm going to like recalibrate that in my head, but I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just say that I'm gonna figure it out. So let me give you the stats on it. So it is 100 grams, 150 yards, 137 meters in this. It's 100% certified organic cotton. It is, the color number is 641 and the color name is True Red. This is a red. Red. Not like old play red. This is red. Like red. So, it calls for 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters, and it is dry clean or hand wash in tepid water using a mild soap. Do not agitate or twist. Shape and dry flat on a towel, and is made in Peru. So I am super excited, and guess what? I got. Ooh. I got four of them. I got all of them that were there, okay? All of them that were in the sale section, I got. And when you get them 50% off, it's like you only got 2. And yeah, my dad was like, how many are you gonna get? And I was like, I have to get all of them. There's only 4. I have to get all of them. It would be rude for me to just get 2 of them and then leave 2 for somebody else instead of just getting all 4 and getting a sweater quantity. Come on, you understand. You get what I'm trying to say. You understand. You get it. You do. Right there. You. Right there. But yeah, I got 4. But that is not all that I got at Fiber Company. I also was looking around and I was like, I feel like I need to get something that is like of Alexandria. I believe it was in Alexandria, if I'm not wrong. This is actually my dad's. He wanted this bookmark. It is a ruler. So yes, it is in Alexandria, Virginia. And the Mary pin, I will put it right here where it is because I believe it was on Georgia Avenue in DC near Silver Springs. Yes, over there. But that's all of that information right there. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And I was looking around the shop and like, you know, mulling about, thinking about, well, I want to get something that is like of DC. I want to get something that is very like locally made, you know, hand dyed, something of DC, because like I can technically get Blue Sky fibers wherever I go. So I won't be getting it 50% off wherever I go, but you know, I wanted something of there, right? Something special. I found, of course, local yarns and things, but it just didn't call to me. I couldn't hear nothing from them. You know, they was just like mumbling. I was like, you know. And then I went back upstairs to use the bathroom this time, as one does. And I ran across these beautiful cakes of yarn, and I'm trying to find the tag that goes with them because they have a little identification card. There it is. I found it. These beautiful cakes of yarn are heavenly soft, and they had a whole section of them all together, and I needed at least one, but I'm glad I got two. And I feel like they very much so complement each other, because if you look close at this gray color, you might be able to see that it has not only the speckles of blue in it, but it also has little hints of pink in it. I don't know if you're able to see it, but I can when I'm like really looking at it, you know. And this pink, this bubblegum pink, is just gorgeous. Gorgeous girls needed these two color combos to go together. And I want to tell you more about this because it was like a very special yarn that they were having. Let me just put that right there. And it's called the Menchalopis from Wool Dreamers. And it's 100% Manchega wool. 2 strands is, or if you want to do 2 strands or single strands, it has what information you need to know. I'm guessing it's hand wash only because I think this is a hand wash little label. And it says that if you're using a single strand, it is 460 meters, 503 yards, 100 grams, and 3.52 ounces. Suggested needle is 3.25 to 4.5 millimeters. If you're going to do 2 strands together, it is 230 meters, 251 yards, 100 grams, and the suggested needle size is 6 to 8 millimeters. So I am super excited to work with this yarn. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do single strand or double strand together. Haven't decided yet, but whatever I do make with it, I'm super excited to wear it. And it was telling about the yarn that it is very much so like thin and fluffy, but it's also like warm and durable at the same time. And this is like saving the shears from the sheep instead of just letting them go to waste. And I am happy to put my money towards this and help out with the environment. So absolutely gorgeous. I kind of want some more of this now. Now that I'm looking at it and thinking about the colors there, that green color was screaming at me to take it home. But I didn't want to have gray, pink, green. But that green color was screaming for me to take it with it. But I got these two. But I'm happy with these two. Okay, so that is that. Make sure I keep all of that together so I know what yarn it is. Maybe I can just like stuff it in here so like this. Beautiful. wonderful. Everything I could ask for and more. Okay, so after we did that, we went to the next day. We went to Loot. And at Loot, we had such a grand old time. It was wild and crazy. We were laughing and screaming. We were laughing and screaming so much that the workers that were working there, they came over and they were like, what are y'all laughing about? Because y'all are just having a little party over here and we just want to be a part of it. Like, we want an invitation. And we're like, all are welcome to our party. Please join the party because we do not discriminate. Everybody come up in here. And so it is on the second floor. To all my disabled peoples, my people with disabilities, it's on the second floor. So it's not just like boop boop, it's like going up some stair steps. So just so you guys know, maybe you want to order online or get it on, I don't know, but just so you know, it's on the second floor. But I love their selection of yarn. They had a lot of yarns there that I'd never seen before, so I was like, ooh, I love a good selection of yarn. And the people were super nice. They have like 2 separate rooms, and when you actually walk into the store, you walk straight into the cash register, and there's 2 rooms to your right and to your left. So all my family went to when you walked in, to the leftmost room, and they were sitting around the La Bien Aimée yarn on the table and having a grand old time and laughing and giggling and blah, blah, blah. They were doing all of that right next to the bathroom too. They were being wardens of the bathroom. And of course I used it. Of course I used the bathroom. No. And I had to do a twice around because I had to be really sure of the yarn that I really wanted. There wasn't like a lot of yarn screaming at me to like get it, you know. There was 1 ball of yarn in the sale section, so I wasn't gonna get 1 ball of yarn. Plus it was a bright yellow yarn, and I'm like, it wasn't screaming at me. It wasn't calling to me. It wasn't like this color yellow. It was like sunshine yellow, and I was like, no thank you. So after laughing and kikiing and screaming and going on and gallivanting with my family, I finally picked this yarn, which I got in 2 different colors, but it's the same yarn. And I asked them to cake one of them, and I left one of them in the hank because my family asked what was the Swift. They were sitting right next to a Swift, and I had to explain to them what a Swift is. So if you've never seen a Swift in action, Swifts make little cakes. These are called cakes. So this is a cake, this is a cake, this is a ball, that's a ball, this is a hank. And I only asked them to cake up 1 because usually you're not supposed to cake up your yarn if you are not about to use it. So I wanted to keep the other one in its elastic state and have the first one shown to them for show and tell for educational purposes. But I decided to get this Illimani yarn with the little lamb on it. This beautiful, beautiful yarn, so soft, and it is 45% ultrafine merino, 25% baby alpaca, 15% yak, 15% mulberry silk. It is so soft and it is fair trade Peru. So I am so happy I got these colors. This is the seafoam color, and this is, I put the little tag on the inside to make sure that I knew what yarn it was, you know, because I'll freak out, you know. And this color is Evening Bloom. Evening Bloom. So I was going to put these 2 colors together. I don't know how, I don't know where, I don't know when, but I think these 2 colors will be really pretty together. I know sometimes my color combinations are not to everybody's taste, but it doesn't have to be. Not everybody gotta have the same taste, and I am okay with that. I don't know if you're okay with that, but I'm okay with that. But the last thing, oh, I didn't show you the best part. The air conditioning is really going right now. Let me cut it off. I hope that's a little better, but it's still going, even though I turned it off. It's going down. So, the best part about Loot is that I was looking at their little bags that they have, and one of the ladies there, she was like, do you like that bag? And I was like, yeah, it's a really cute bag. She was like, you want one? And I was like, yeah, I might buy one. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But she was like, do you want mine? I'll just give it to you because I don't like mine. I don't like how it's designed. So I'll just give you mine. And it's a little tote. It's a little tote bag that becomes a big bag. It becomes a big bag. Like an actual like shopping bag. And it's really like thick material. It's like double material, like doubled up. It's really well made, honestly, and it's really quite large, quite bigly on the inside. So I know it's gonna make that nasty noise that not everybody loves, but to show you. But I was flabbergasted. I was like, what? If it's free, then I gotta take it. I still live in the college kid mindset of if it's free, please take. Especially when I wanted it in the first place already. Because why would you pay for something when somebody else says that they don't want it anymore? That's not smart. Play smarter, not harder. So I took it off her hands. It was a win-win scenario. And the lady at the front, she was like, she's been trying to pawn that off on somebody, on anybody. So you're lucky. It's your lucky day. So I got a nice little travel tote to take with me on my tour when I leave. And after that, after having that wonderful experience in Looped, we decided, my auntie is really into fashion. She loves fashion. So we decided, and you know I'm a fashion girly. You know I love the fashion. So we decided to go to Secondi. Secondi is right next to Looped, right on the same street. And it is a woman-owned business that has been there for 38 years. People say it is the top consignment shop in DC, and I could see why. And they were going their August sale when we went in there, and it was pinging. Oh, and Looped and Secondi are in the DuPont Circle. So if you're on the Metro, DuPont Circle, get off of there. It's on the second floor as well. Sorry, you guys, it's on the second floor. And here is some information that I got from them. Designer consignment shop, Secondi. It was super nice in there. I tried on a whole bunch of clothes. You know, I had to do a little try on moment. I had to do a little Barbie moment. So I was trying on all the clothes, and I was like, this is way too expensive for me because I'm her. So I got a couple items that it was within my price range, right? So they wrapped it up in this beautiful little packaging. It's messed up because of me, not because of them, because like I said, I had to stuff everything into my two bags, into my tote bag and to my carry-on bag. So that's not their fault. But they wrapped it up in this cute little baggie with cute little paper. And let's see what I got. I got this black and white dress. This is the first thing I saw when it's not the first thing I saw, but the first thing I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. The first thing that I was like, that's coming home with me. And it is this black and white dress that I got secondhand, of course, from the consignment shop. And it is from Banana Republic. Now it's kind of hard to show the dress. I'm sure I'll put in a try-on portion to this, but it is this gorgeous black and white pattern dress that goes all the way down and it switches to white and black, and it has beautiful pockets. And it's so funny because like this dress is an extra small or something like that, a 00 petite. I'm petite, but and I'm also a 00, but the yiddies, y'all, that's what makes this life difficult. The yiddies do not like this dress. So either I am going to make this shorter so that this part is not on my yitties, or I'm gonna just live my life and I'm gonna just have the yiddy cut right there. And you know, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad, and I don't hate it. And I'm just seeing now that I'm gonna have to redo this strap anyways. Right here, this strap is about to come off. Let me see. It's about to come off. It's holding on for dear life. So I'm gonna have to reattach this strap anyway, so I might as well just move all the straps down like a half an inch to pull it up just a little bit so that the tight part will be on my chest and not on my yiddies. So I think that will help. I think that will help a lot. But this dress is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's missing a belt because I'm seeing a belt loop here. So that's also a thing. I'm seeing a belt loop on this side too. So it's probably missing like a really thin black belt to go with it, or white belt, which would be really cute. I have enough belts. I could also thrift a belt, so it's not that big of a deal. And it also just looks really cute by itself without a belt on it. So ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So I'm really excited about getting to wear this dress for the end of summer. And what is this dress actually made out of? That's a good question. It also has lining on the inside of it, which so good. So freaking good. So what is it? Oh, the shell is 55% linen, 45% cotton. The lining is 100% cotton. The trim is 100% linen. Ah, so good. Such good materials for a nice summer sun dress in my favorite colors, black and white. So excited for that. Excited. And then the second thing I got, which is the last thing I got, and then we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done with this whole thing. I got this amazing colorful dress. I cannot wait to wear this dress. I might wash my hair. I have to wash my hair today. I might wash my hair and put this dress on because I love this dress. It goes all the way to the floor. I basically bought 2 sundresses that have pockets and are probably a cotton linen mix again. Let's see. What are you made of? What STALK? What valor? What integrity are you made with? I am not seeing a tag on the inside. I'm not seeing any tags besides the top tag, but no material tags. But I'll tell you guys what the top tag says. And then maybe Editing Anya can do some research. Please. And put it here. Please. But it's from Yevu, made in Ghana. And I think this is the zingiest dress. I love zingy clothes. I love purple and green together. Oh, such a good color combo. I love bright green. I love purple. And it's so flowy and comfortable. It feels like cotton or linen, and it just feels like the best summer dress. Again, like, these are my 2 personalities. It's either zingy bright or black and white. Zingy or bright, black or white. That's my personality, either or. But that is all that I got on this trip. And I thank you guys so much for watching these videos, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit of a dual video because we got some thrifting in and we got some yarn stuff in, so that's super fun. And which I love. And if you did like this video, please leave me a like down below telling me that you like this video. That's how I know that you like the video. And if you really like this video, leave me a comment down below telling me that you like the video. Tell me what was your favorite thing that I got. Do you like bright and light or black and white? Which one would you say that you live in the colors of? I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a blessed one. And if you don't want to have a blessed one, please have a... trying to think of something historical and hot. A barrel of a musket gun in the Revolutionary War lit one. I don't know where I come up with it. It just comes out of the mouth. It just comes out of the mouth and it just ends up on the screen. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the flip side. I love you. Beep.